or rain today, so you can let me know. Good morning, Chem Dog. How's it going? Welcome in. I hope you're doing well. Let's see. Lo-fi girl. I don't know. I kind of want something like fall. Oh, Lo-fi girl has her own Pomodoro. Look at her go. Okay, well, let's just do some relax study too. I feel like that's good vibes. I don't think my headphones are on. Am I not plugged in? No, I'm plugged in. What the heck? Hold on. Hi, Dante. How's it going? Yep. It keeps muting my headset for some reason. I don't know why it's doing this. You guys can hear the music, but every time I turn it up, it automatically turns my headset down. Is there, maybe if I plug it back in. Why is it auto muting me? Okay, I think I fixed it. That was weird. I've never had a technical difficulty like that before. That was very strange. Hi, Dichotic. I'm on early tonight. Yes, this is Monday. Monday we tried to do early. And even though I went out last night, I was able to get up at a decent time. William, my day is going well. How's your day going? We're just getting ready to start some Pomodoros today. We're going to do 7 Pomodoros, which I think should be very exciting. Hi, Cherry. How's it going? So that's kind of our plan for the day. Get 7 Pomos done. Get some work done. Oh, can I turn on my headset or is it going to mess with my sound? No, I can still hear everything. Okay, exciting. Sorry if the buzzing of my headset was loud. It's probably pretty loud there. Oh no, you're sicker than you think. Cherry, I feel like I can't even imagine what it's like. I feel like you are constantly stuck in cycles of sickness. That must suck a lot. What do you think you have? I know you were saying you thought you had a sinus infection. Do you think it's worse than that? Has it escalated? You have a fever. Oh my goodness. I feel like you just had a fever last month, didn't you? When was your last fever before this? You need to get to bed and drink lots of fluids. Rest up. That is important. All right, let me open up this and let me see. Did anyone figure out the problem that we were having? I put it in here. Ah, interesting. If you cannot hear the timer sound, check this. Browser source properties, check control audio via OBS. Monitor and output. There's a sound check button. Okay, let me see. So, let me just check my timer really quick, guys, to see if this is working. It's hard because... yeah, control audio via Streamlabs desktop. That is checked. That is checked. I don't know. It could have to do with the fact that I wasn't able to actually select my headset. We're going to test the timer. Thank you so much for subscribing with Prime Scribbles. That will add a minute to our next break. Thank you, thank you. In fact, you know what? I'm going to make it 2 minutes today. If it gets crazy, I'll lower it, but let's make it 2 minutes. Why not? Thank you, Scribbles. Thank you for using your Prime. You can use your Prime only once a month, and you chose to use it here, so that means a lot to me. So thank you very much. Only One Twitching, thank you for following. Zededicus, thank you so much for resubbing. 2 months in a row. Thank you for the 2 months. Thank you so much. And welcome on in. So that'll be 4 minutes added to our next break timer. Okay, I'm just gonna test the timer. Oh my gosh, Only One Twitching, thank you for using your Prime. You guys! What is even happening? How are we on our way to a hype train? Y'all are crazy. Hey Mage, how's it going? Thank you. Yes, happy Truth and Reconciliation Day, everyone. That is in Canada. It's Truth and Reconciliation Day today. It is a day when we reflect on basically all the messed up stuff we've done to Native people. So, you know, if there are any charities you want to support today, it's definitely a good day to do that. I try to support charities throughout the year, but definitely on today, I try to make a donation as well and just reflect on that. Because it's pretty messed up, man. It's pretty messed up, unfortunately. Thank you so much for the sub with Prime. Alright guys, well we have 4 minutes. If you guys want to sub or gift or use bits, it's a great time to do so over on Twitch. The higher the hype train we get, you get emotes, and we also get pushed by Twitch, so that helps my stream out, so thank you so much. But yeah, we got 4 minutes left on that if anyone wants to hype. Okay. I'm testing the timer. Let's test the timer. Transform. Interact. I can hear it again. Amazing. Okay, that did fix it. Okay, I'm gonna just respond in the Discord to let them know. Alright, so for our Pomos today, wow, we're gonna add 6 minutes to our next break timer. So that means instead of doing 5, we're gonna be doing 11. But we are gonna be doing 7 Pomos today. We're going to clean up our task list, and then we're going to get started. Actually, here, I'm just going to get started, and then we will clean up the task list after. Only One Twitching says, I'm subbed here and YouTube. Thank you so much, Only One Twitching. I appreciate you. Unfortunately, Mage Cherry said that she was doing worse today, which is unfortunate. Tragic. And Scribbles, thank you. Thank you for the support. The good vibes would not be possible without all of you. Alright, y'all. We're going to go for 20, and then after that, I'll be back to chat for 11 minutes. Thank you to everybody that supported and subbed. That also means we've reached... Have we reached our goal? We're close. We're like 1 sub away, I think, from reaching our goal, and then we'll unlock our next movie night over on Discord. There's 1 minute left for the hype train, so if you feel like subbing, gifting, or using bits over on Twitch, it does help out the stream, and you get emotes, but no pressure. Alright, let's go for 20. Thank you, Karen Wittix, for subscribing over on YouTube. Thank you, Thousandaires Club, for subscribing over on YouTube. All right, and that is our session. Let us chat for a bit. Thank you so much, Big Boy 1000, for following over on Twitch. I appreciate you. Oh. All right, I still have my table cam too, so when we get to a point where I'm reading, I can bring that out again if you guys want to look at my book. But for now, I am just working on the script for Exceptional X-Men issue number 1. I know I'm late with my review, but I am scripting this and it's going along pretty good. Good morning, Marvel Man. Also, hi, Ruthless Ghost. Hi, Lumix. How am I today? I'm good. I went to bed pretty late, but yeah, I'm good. I feel like my camera isn't quite focused. Is it focusing? Am I in focus? Hi, Chris. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. How are you doing this morning, Chris? I hope you're doing well. Currently watching Daryl Dixon Season 2. What is Daryl Dixon? What is that? That was one of the worst 10 minutes of my life. Oh no. Oh no, Cherry, hang in there. Hang in there, Cherry. Good morning. Good morning. I can type. Yes, many years of typing. I don't even know. We should do a word count test. Do you guys want me to do a word count test and see how fast I type? Just waking up and getting ready for work. Yeah, that makes sense. It's got to be earlier where you are, because I think I'm 3 hours behind you. Chris, is that right? I actually love doing these on Monday mornings. I feel like they make me so productive. I also do feel like the times I work best are either late at night or early in the morning. Yeah, that doesn't sound good, Cherry. That does not sound good. 7:11 a.m. Oh my goodness. Give it a few more hours and then you get a wish when it's 11:11 a.m. Yeah, overall, I had a really good night. I went out to meet my friend Rich, and we went to this bar and kind of got like roped into this conversation with this guy who was nice, but I felt like he just really wanted to like argue with us or something. Like he just felt like he was trying to be contrarian to everything that was being said, even though we were agreeing with him. So that was interesting. So then we left that because I wanted to go get food, and we went and got food, and I had a very late dinner at a 24-hour restaurant that's in Kensington Market, which was amazing. I would definitely recommend it if you guys are in Toronto and you're downtown in Kensington. It was just a good restaurant. I couldn't believe it was 24 hours. And guys, they have cake and pie, but their pumpkin pie wasn't in yet. They said they get the shipment on Tuesday. That's when the pumpkin pie season starts. Tuesday. I wanted pumpkin pie now, but that's fine. I can go to the store and get a pumpkin pie if I really want one. That's good. That's good. Lummox says never been to Canada. Yeah. Man. That's crazy, Cherry. Yeah, I don't remember the last time I had a fever. I feel like I haven't had a fever in a while. Or even when I did have a fever. I mean, the last time I was delirious was I got like a shot for the COVID vaccine, and it made me like I was out. I was dead. Those vaccines hit me like a ton of bricks, man. It was like I had to take 2 days off just for the vaccine. So it was like, imagine if I got hit with COVID without having any vaccines. I would probably have been so out of it. So out of it. I think that was the last time I was like proper feverish, where I don't really remember. And I remember being hot and cold and having to take the blankets off and then like put on ice packs, and it was crazy. You've only ever been to Nova Scotia? I've never been to Nova Scotia, but I hear it's really beautiful over there. I'd love to go to Nova Scotia someday. I'm jealous. Also, friends, just a heads up as well, if you guys ever want to extend the break, right now we have a longer break thanks to our friends that subbed, Only One Twitching and Zedeticus and Scribbles. So if you ever want to increase the break time, that's how you do that. We add 2 minutes for every sub or every member on YouTube. Or any $5 super chats or any 500 bits. We will add 2 minutes to the break. And what else was I gonna say? Oh, today's the last day on Patreon, by the way, if you guys want to sign up for the Polaroid Posse. Last day to get in on that. Duck and I just recorded our podcast episode yesterday, so I think that's going to be up today as well. And it gets you access to all the tiers, the Polaroid Posse, and you get a physical reward as well. So just a heads up. I always forget to mention these things, but they're there for you if you guys want to check them out. Shameless plugs. Lane, everyone says that every time I have braids. I feel like I don't look like Pippi Longstocking. Really? I feel like I would need my braids to be like this. But, I mean, they're both people that have braids and red hair. So in that way, we are similar. But every time I have braided hair, someone has to say Wendy's or Pippi Longstocking. Is it even... Did I even braid my hair if no one said that? Fall of the Mutants was one of my favorite storylines. Wow, really, Lummox? Really interesting. Also, how you doing today, Lane? Welcome in. PJ, hello. KO Joe, hello. Seems a little too early for a live stream. This is when I stream on Mondays, KO Joe. This is my normal stream time for Mondays. And then I will be streaming later on tonight, but that'll be over at Lies You'll Enjoy over on YouTube and Twitch, where we'll be playing indie RPG games. We're playing Yezeba's Bed and Breakfast, and it is so fun. So definitely recommend you check it out. And I'm playing with Anthony and Kurt, my two friends, who you may have known as the stream team. We're still the stream team, but Lies You'll Enjoy is a more SEO, I feel like, friendly name. This is what I want to report. Hold on a second here. Sometimes I need some sadness in my comics. Honestly, fair enough. Fall of Mutants is a pretty sad time. Kit said I still want you cast as Andrew Garfield's MJ. That would be awesome. How old is Andrew Garfield? I feel like we'd actually be pretty well suited to that. He's an 80s baby. Interesting. Andrew Garfield is older than I thought he was. Andrew Garfield looks really good. Can we just say that? Like, he's crushing it. He's a hottie. What am I up to at this ungodly hour of the day? The Obscure, what time is it for you? Is it really early? It's 10 o'clock for me, so in the morning. We are doing a bit of reading. I have some One Piece to read today. Some more Blood Hunts, continuing on my Blood Hunt saga. I am currently working on a script for Exceptional X-Men issue number 1, the review that I wanted to do on that. So I'm currently working on that, so there's a lot of typing. So if you like typing sounds while you work, nice little bit of ambiance for you. Andrew Garfield is a vampire? Yeah, I believe it. I believe it. He would probably make a great vampire, honestly. Speaking of vampires, is anyone else excited for What We Do in the Shadows coming out soon? I'm thinking of doing a video on episode 1 because they actually played it for us in its entirety at SDCC, so I got to see it early, but I don't know if I made notes on it. I need to check. Did I make notes on that? I don't think I did. I don't think I made notes on it. But I remember what happened, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Yes, let's do it. Yeah, Obscure, if you also would like to add any tasks to the timer. I can't believe it's the last season. I know, Chris. I know I'm not ready to say goodbye. But also, I feel like it's a good time. At the same time, I'm like, it's bittersweet. I feel like they could go a bunch more seasons, but I also feel like if they leave now, they're leaving us wanting more, which is better. And then hopefully, you know, we could always have spin-offs or other things that it could lead into, like how we got the show from the movie. Kid said, I'm an 80s baby too. We aren't old. No, I'm not saying that 80s babies are old. I'm just saying I thought he was younger than that. I thought he was like 90s or younger. I did not know that he was 80s. Older than I thought he was is more what I mean. What is being old anyways? I thought about that the other day. I was walking and I saw some elderly folks and I was saying these older people, like, or these old people, and then I was like, that's weird. And like, how do other people feel when people say that about them? And I was like, maybe we shouldn't talk about the elderly in this way. Anyways, penny for my thoughts. All right, let's do another timer. If you guys ever do want to add to the break timer, any subs, memberships, any 500 bits or $5 super chats will add 2 minutes to our next break. So feel free if you guys would like to extend the next one. But for now, let's go for another 20. Thank you so much, The Obscure, for the posture check. Alright, and that is the end of our session. I'm still typing away here, still working on this review. 3 pages so far, but some of that is my notes. So, I don't know. Probably keep going here. Continuing along. I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, like probably about 4, 5 more paragraphs to type out. Whew. My fingers are getting a workout today. I did also do a words per minute typing test because I thought you guys would be curious. That was all the sounds though, and I feel like that was, I realized after you were probably hearing that, and it was probably not super pleasant to hear me type, especially when I hit the wrong key. But my typing that I got, although they had numbers in it, and I feel like adding numbers in is not very fair because usually when you're typing you don't type a lot of numbers, but they had a lot of numbers in it. I got 60 words per minute with a 97% accuracy. So basically, if I were a typist or whatever, that's like the lowest rung, but that's just my average. I feel like I actually can type faster because I feel like I have done typing tests and done over 80 words per minute. So in case people were curious. Welcome back, Cherry. How's the medicine doing? Is it helping you out? I can work slowly. Alright, well take your time, but also please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Drink liquids. Take care of yourself. Very important. Also, Rapala, thank you so much for stopping by. Sorry you don't have your headphones today, but that's okay. It's okay. Happy to have you here, even if you can't hear us. Should I turn on my closed captions, actually? I'm just realizing I could do that. Gooseman. Let's see if it will let me turn them on. I have to install it. It says I don't have it, the extension on. Let me see, where are my extensions? Extensions. My extensions. Activate, set as overlay 1. Okay, now let's see, can I... yeah, it says I don't have it set. Okay, now we have them on. So I don't know if they're working, but let's see if they work. Let's see if they work. Oh yeah, they're working now. Sweet, sweet. So there you go, you got some captions on. We got some closed captions. We love closed captions. Always nice to have. I guess, I don't know, what would I take out here? There we go. Done. Fixed. Hey Eric, how's it going? Good morning, good morning. Also guys, we're so close to our next goal of 300 subs. If we get to 300 subs, I'm going to schedule the next movie night, so we should have one early October. I do my best. I do my best, Eric. It is a very important day in Canada today. It is Truth and Reconciliation Day. It's a day where we all acknowledge all the messed up stuff that we have done to Native peoples in Canada, and yeah, it's very important to support the people whose land we inhabit. So, yeah. Alright, y'all. We're gonna go for another session, though. I hope you guys had a good little break. If you guys ever would like to extend the break, any subs, any memberships, any $5 super chats, any 500 bits, add 2 minutes to our break. It is also the end of September today, so if you do want to boost anything, if you do want to sub, Twitch also gives you random subs. They got the gamble going on. So the gamba is like, I think if you do a pack of 5, then Twitch like throws in a random amount. So that's pretty cool. Definitely would help us get to our sub goal if you guys want the movie night. But I digress. Let's go for another 20. I'll be back in 20 and we'll chat again. Alright, good luck everyone. Let's be productive. that is our session. I'm almost done, guys. My next session, I'm gonna finish the script for sure. For sure. It's going really good. I know it takes me a while to scripts, but I am flying through it. How many pages is this? This is 4 pages right now. Just need to finish this paragraph, write probably like 1 more or 2 more, and then I'll be done. So, pretty good. Man, I had a lot to say about Kitty's character development in this issue. I had a lot to say about that. How many words is this? This is 429 words just on Kitty alone. Wow. Hey, cool, Jeff is back. I love the little sunglasses, Jeff. How do you do that, Lummox? Do you just put the SG? Do you have to unlock it? That's pretty fun. Nice, Cherry. Nice, Cherry, so productive. Look at you go. I hope you're drinking lots of water. This is so true, Cherry. Everyone deals with grief in their own way. Some people like to work through it, actually, and find it helpful. It really depends on the person. The modify emote point redemption. What? There's a modify emote point redemption? I have one of those? I didn't even know. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I gotta check it out. I feel so capable right now. It's wild. I feel like I could do anything, like I could take on the world. We're almost halfway through, y'all. Which is also pretty crazy to think. These sessions go by so fast for me. It's insane. But I really enjoy just coming and reading with you guys and chatting because I feel like I get so much done. I hope that you also find the Pomodoros to be useful. I find them very useful. Something about just taking a little break every few minutes really allows me to dial in and be productive. I'm very excited for after this too because I think I'm gonna do some yoga. I'm gonna film a couple videos and then I'm gonna go mail out my final prizes for my subathon that I did back in July. Taken me a while, but I did get these notepads that I'm also going to be using to send out stuff for the Polaroid posse. Actually, here, let me show you. Hold on. I'll pause our timer for a second. Goodness, I accidentally touched my mouse and I just did like a million things. But yeah, so we have this stationery that I got. I don't know if my camera will focus. So I have this stationery that I'm going to be writing on to send out with my prizes. I also have a comic that I have to sign and send back. And I'm also going to be, anyone that signs up for the Polaroid posse, I'll be writing little custom notes on here and sending them out. And I also got, look at these, I got stickers, which I want to send out with some of my print orders and also bring with me to conventions to hand out to people that find me. So I need to cut all these out. Because these, yeah, they came as a circle. They are, like, you can peel them. But I'm just gonna cut around them, I think. I don't know, though. Maybe I'll just cut them as squares, because then that way it's easier for you to peel off the square. So I got some of those custom made. I also have stickers in my shop, but these stickers, because they're not, like, I think my stickers are vinyl that I have in my shop, and also they're, like, already pre-cut, so they're more. So it's cheaper to do sheets, so I'm just gonna cut them myself. Squares are a good idea. Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be easier for people to peel them that way. Just ordered lunch. Yay! I still need to have breakfast. Guys, what am I doing? Yeah, it's so cute. So I'm going to be Polaroid Posse. I'm going to be mailing out if anybody signs up. I don't know if we have anyone that's signed up yet on that tier. No one signed up yet. There's still 10 spots left for the Polaroid Posse. You get it all. You get pictures delivered to you. You get the podcast. You get the comic book club. You get a vote on what I'm reviewing on my YouTube channel. And potentially there will be more tiers added that you'll also gain access to with time. Because I want to do like an anime or manga tier, but I just need to make sure everything else is good for a few months first. Then I'll add more stuff to Patreon. Anyways, let's get back to timer stuff. Alright. We got another session. I'll see you guys in 20, and we'll chat some more. Don't worry, Lumix. I'll eat at some point. And that is our time. We will resume reading some One Piece shortly. But for now, that's what we got. I hope everybody had a good session. I finished my script. Yes! Very awesome. So that was exciting for me. But yeah. Other than that, it's been pretty chill. I don't know if I like green, actually. I like maybe yellow? Yeah, that's good. Break time is a good time. Has anyone ever modeled you as an anime character? You'd be a perfect subject, says Robert Gold over on YouTube. No, I don't know what that means, really, Robert. What do you mean, model me as an anime character? You mean like life drawing? I have done some life drawing modeling, if that's what you're asking. I have done that. Lummox says, I've been playing a video game. Nice. How's it going, Lummox? Are you winning? Are you making progress? I hope you're having a good time playing. I'm gonna catch up on some of the chat here. Duncan says, saw your video on Ubisoft, Amanda. Don't forget about Skull and Bones crashing big time. Yeah, Skull and Bones also did not do very well for Ubisoft. This is true. This is true. But this is like we're now nearing the end of the rope, I feel like, for them. Skull and Bones is another nail in that coffin, though, for sure. Potentially. We'll see where it goes, I guess. Also, thank you. Yes, my t-shirt does match the screen perfectly. Progress. It's a Werewolf the Apocalypse visual novel. Ooh, interesting. Nice. So there's other World of Darkness visual novel games that are not just like VTM. That's kind of cool. There's so many things out there for World of Darkness. I can't believe I never got into World of Darkness growing up. Like, can't believe that I'm just getting into it now as an adult. How did I miss it? How did it miss me? How did we miss each other? You know what I mean? Heart of the Forest. Interesting. Heart of the Forest is the name of the game? I'll have to check it out. Also, friends, if you guys ever want to add any time to our break timer for those that are watching, any subs over on Twitch, any memberships over on YouTube, any $5 super chats over on YouTube, or any 500 bits or higher, will add 2 minutes to our timer, just FYI. So we have about 1:15 left on the break. Oh, I said I was going to grab a sandwich. After this timer's done, I'm going to grab a sandwich from my fridge to leave out here so I have something to eat after my next session. Any favorite DW2 partners? Two-parters? Any favorite DW? Darkwing? Darkwing Duck? DW. Doctor Who. Doctor Who two-parters. Off the top of my head, I'd have to look. Nothing comes to my mind off the top of my head. I mean, probably something from the Matt Smith era, but I don't remember because I haven't watched it in a while. Wow, there are a lot of multi-parters in the Doctor Who universe. A lot of the long ones, though, are from the older series, it seems. Oh, and that is our time. Impossible Planet, Satan's Pit. Is that your favorite, Chemdog? White Wolf used to throw the best parties at Gen Con. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been to a White Wolf party. Been to a lot of parties at Gen Con, though. Too many. Usually. Alright, I'm gonna grab a sandwich, and then we'll start our next session. I'll reflect on my favorite Doctor Who two-parter. And I also want to check out this game after. Heart of the Forest. Heart of the Forest. Ooh, interesting. Anyways, I'll grab my sandwich and then we'll get started. Be right back. Ooh, first appearance of the Ood sounds pretty good, actually. I do really like the Ood. My second last Uncrustable. I'm gonna have to go grocery shopping soon. Yeah, I just checked it out on Steam. But let's go for our next session. Here we go. Reading some One Piece. I'll see you guys in 20. Du holst den Kuchen ab und ich hole das Geschenk ab. Du holst den Kuchen ab und ich hole das Geschenk ab. As, 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 as. Wir bestellen nur 30 Pizzas für die Party. Ja, ich hole jetzt die Pizzas aus. Ich hole bald deine Eltern aus. Wen holst du jetzt aus? trying to figure out how to light this properly, but I feel like it's just going to be dark because it's kind of dark in here. So it is what it is. But we'll get back to this in a minute. Anyways, time for another little break. We'll come back to Blood Hunts. How's everyone doing? How's everyone's session going? Duncan says, any future collabs with Sasha? Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be doing more collabs. I don't have anything planned right now. We just did one, so we don't have anything planned right this moment. Sasha might come on Saturday. I'm trying to plan a stream with a bunch of people. And Sasha might be one of the people that comes on. We'll see. To play games with us for that one. But we've talked about kind of maybe what we want to do this month, so definitely more in store. Pepe Larraz is such a great artist. I agree, ChemDog. He really is. Really is such a great artist. I know. I was just thinking that. I was looking at, like, just even this bottom panel of Wanda. Like here. I just love it. Like, it just looks so good. So, yeah. Man, I'm hungry. I was like struggling to focus on what I was reading. I was so hungry. Aw, thanks, Duncan. Yeah, I think we're gonna be maybe playing a video game. I do want to play some Baldur's Gate with Sasha at some point. I feel like that would also be really fun. But I think I was suggesting maybe something Absolute, DC Absolute related, once the stuff comes out later this month. It's going to be a busy month because of that, but hopefully we can still get together. You got Nugs? Nice, nice. Wanda's rage face, yeah. It really is so nice. I agree, Cherry. Good morning, Peter. It's another one of those ones, yep. Back to a regular schedule, though, so my next stream will be tonight. We'll be doing Lies You'll Enjoy. Over on Lies You'll Enjoy, we'll be doing Yazeba's Bed and Breakfast with Kurt and Anthony at 7:30 tonight. But then I'll also be back on Wednesday, where we will be playing some Resident Evil 4 remake in the morning. And I will also be back. Actually, I don't even know why I set up Thursday. I'll actually be back Wednesday night as well. We'll be playing some Resident Evil for a few hours in the morning, and then at night we'll be doing our Talking Comics discussion with Duck and talking about what comics we're getting as new comic book day rolls around. And then Thursday I'm going to be playing some Dragon Age Inquisition in the evening. So we're kind of getting back to our regular schedule. Our reading week is coming to a close. This is the last stream of the month. If we get to that 300 sub goal, we'll get another movie night over on Discord before the end of this stream. We've got 2 Pomodoro sessions left. But if we don't get there, then we'll just have to reach whatever goal I set next month for that. Or if we get to 75 members over on YouTube, but that seems less likely than us hitting 300 subs on Twitch, since we're so close. Edris Falana, thank you so much for subscribing over on YouTube. Also, Zagata X1, sorry that I missed when you subbed. I was probably writing intensely, but thank you for subscribing over on YouTube as well. Nobody expects the Dragon Age Inquisition, I agree. Thank you, Rapala, thank you. Yeah, taking medicine is important. It is definitely helpful. Thank you for the hydrate, Duncan. Well, friends, it is time to be productive. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on the meds. I feel like when you're feverish, though, medication can be pretty helpful for that. Not a ton of adverse side effects other than feeling like you're going to go to bed, which is good for you in that case. All right, let's do another 20. All right, I'll talk to you in 20, everybody. Thank you, $, for subbing over on YouTube. Thank you, Ichigo Karasaki, for subbing over on YouTube. Thank you, Heavy Metal Red Bull, for following over on Twitch. Alright, y'all, we're on a break now. If you guys would like to add time to the break, any subs, any memberships, any $5 super chats, or any 500 bits, we'll add 2 minutes to our timer. We're almost on stream. We have one more Pomo, and then this will be the end of the last stream of the month. I'll be on lives you'll enjoy tonight, but that's not on my channel. So if you guys do want that movie night over on Discord, if you would like it earlier in the month, if we get to our 300 sub goal, then I will start planning that after the stream. Or if we get to 75 members, but also no pressure. It's there if you guys want it. Man, this was a really great break. I finished Blood Hunt 3. I did my duo. I just started on my Finch. My poor burb, Casper, she does not like Spider-Man. I'm like a little offended. What was it for? That's for my Finch app, so that's the task I'm doing right now. It's this sort of mindfulness, task-oriented app. I highly recommend it if you guys haven't checked it out. Let me see if I can link it to you. Whoa! Only one twitching. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. We are close to that movie goal, and that is going to add a lot of time to our break timer, and we are on our way to a level 2 hype train. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, Time Roller, Weapon 000, Ed, Be Kind, Rewind, Papa, Morbid Rescue, Chupa the Cat, Proto Stars, Harlock 3, and CJ Reller. And thank you, Twitch, for the 2 extra subs. That's 7 subs, which means I think that we are at our goal of 300. So y'all, we're gonna get that movie night. We're gonna get that movie night. I need to set up a new goal for us in the weird off chance that we bust through another goal before the end of the month. Oh, let me see. Let me update my subs. Uptown Duck, thank you so much for gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Mopop, welcome on in to the Fang Gang. Y'all, if you are feeling like throwing any bits or memberships or gifting, it's a great time to do it. The higher up we get on hype trains, the more the stream gets promoted, and you get emotes as well as a reward if you pitch in. Thank you again. So that is 7, 9. Okay, so that's 18 minutes I think I have to add to the timer. I think. Or 8? 8 times 2? 16 minutes. Alright. We'll add 16 minutes to our timer. Gonna have quite a break. Ooh, I love it. I love when I get to take a longer break. Thank you. Oh, it's gonna be a long guy. Alright, well I guess I should set up like a new goal for us. I don't know, what would you guys like to unlock next as a stream or something on Discord we could do? Do you guys want more community games? Do you want like a Lego stream? We already have a baking stream we're gonna be doing. And now we have another movie night that we're gonna be doing. Thank you so much for the hydrate, Marvel Man. A subathon? I will be doing another subathon in November. They are really fun. They are really fun. You guys want a subathon as the next goal? I don't know. Can I do one in October and November though? Thank you so much, Only One Twitching. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. It's chaos with subathons. It is. It is. Okay, subathon as a suggestion. Baking cookies, another baking stream. Well, we did just unlock one, so I'm gonna do a baking stream probably this weekend, potentially. Potentially this weekend. So baking, we could do, I mean, I can do another baking stream if you guys want that to be the goal. 2 baking streams in 1 month. Is it crazy? Yeah, the only thing with subathons is I don't like to do them too often because they're a lot of work, but also because I feel like they usually we're using them to like drive up subs, and I just don't want to like ask that of people too much. Alright guys, we have 15 seconds left on this hype train, so thank you so much for the hype train. I think it's gonna end, but I appreciate you guys supporting. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you enjoy the emotes, those that supported. Only One Twitching and Uptown Duck. Success! We completed a level 1 hype train. Choo choo! Thank you. What would I bake next? I think we're maybe gonna do some something spooky. I'm not sure if I want to do like a Halloween Kit Kat house and build that. It's not really baking, it's more like designing. But then the other thing that Doug was suggesting is we do Halloween cookies, where we do sugar cookies that we trace and cut out. So maybe that. Halloween cookies. Yeah, we can do some Halloween cookies. I need to get cookie cutters. I don't have cookie cutters for that, is the only thing. Duck was like, just do that with like ghosts and stuff. And I was like, okay, well, I have to get custom cookie cutters. But I'm sure I can find them somewhere. So that's what we're doing for our next baking stream, I think, if I can find cookie cutters in time. We could also do like a Lego stream goal. But if you guys want another baking stream, I can do that. You guys want another baking stream in October? 2 baking streams, potentially? Yeah, it does get very chaotic and you lose your mind a little bit. My one thing is that's why I like to save them. I don't want to do one like every month. So my only thing is if I'm doing one in November for my birthday is too soon. Because I'm going to do a birthday subathon. Okay, well, I'll make that our next goal then if you guys are interested in another baking stream. Let's see. Edit. So if we get to 75 members over on YouTube, we'll unlock another baking stream. Maybe we can make like a pumpkin pie or something. I've never made a pumpkin pie. That would be cool. Maybe we could make some Harry Potter desserts. I have a whole Harry Potter cooking book. Okay, so that's set up for our next one. Let me log in with Twitch. Alright, so if we get to 350, I don't know if that's doable in this stream. That would be pretty insane if we did that, but if we do, we'll do another baking stream next month. But we got another movie night. Ooh, what should we do for our movie night, guys? I want to do something, I think, scary or something spooky. Something Halloween-y. wonder if you could make butterbeer pie. I don't think that's a thing, but we could definitely make some butterbeer. I believe in you, Cherry. I believe in you. Alright, I updated the community games goal, so if we get to 350 before the end of this stream, we'll do a second baking stream in October. So we got a movie night, we got a baking stream coming up, potentially a second baking stream coming up. Yeah, I don't know what I want to watch. I gotta put a poll together for that. Let's see. Discord movie night poll and get cookie cutters and ingredients for baking stream. Cool. So I'll be back and forth also working behind the scenes. Nice, Cherry. Phantasm? Mask of Phantasm? Ooh, that's a good suggestion. That's a good option. I like that. It's spooky. It's a spooky one. The Gate? What is that? What is this? Oh, you know what could be a good one? Creep Show. I love Creep Show. Phantasm the horror movie. Oh, so not Mask of the Phantasm? Oh, I do like Mask of the Phantasm, though, as a suggestion. It's Batman, but it is also kind of spooky. I've never seen this. These are some classic horror film suggestions. I've never seen Phantasm, and I've never seen The Gate. I also really love The Exorcist. That's one of my favorite horror movies to watch around the season. I also like the idea of Halloween Town. I feel like Halloween Town could be fun. We could also go really weird with it and watch some Twilight. You know, Duck's never seen Twilight, so I feel like it'd be fun to just watch just to see his reaction, honestly. Evil Dead 2. Evil Dead 2 is a good suggestion. Or just Evil Dead, honestly. Let's start with the first one. Or the Evil Dead remake was also pretty good. I mean, I will say, I know a lot of people that love classic films that are not older, so I think anyone can really love them. I don't think, I mean, it depends. I don't know if these are movies that ChemDog has seen in the theaters or after they came out. There are a lot of classic movies I love, but I haven't watched a lot of like 70s horror. I would say like, I've probably watched more 80s horror. But I haven't seen The Gate. I don't think. Mysterious hole in their suburban backyard. This sounds like a ridiculous movie. It sounds ridiculous. Night Breed. I haven't seen this one either. This also looks like a weird movie. This looks super weird. You guys have some interesting suggestions. Although, that being said, if I gave you all my horror movie suggestions, you'd probably also think that I have some interesting picks. But a lot of the movies that I love that are horror movies are from the early, like, millennium, I would say. Millennium, some 80s stuff, a little bit of 90s. I think I'm more early millennium fan of horror films than 90s even, and 80s. 90s is like a pocket for me, though. There's only a few movies that I like from that era that I come back to anyways. Nightbreed. Alright, I'll put it down as an idea. It looks very fascinating. I love the creature design in this. Looks really cool. These are some good suggestions. I'm learning new movies. Ah, The Witch. That's a good suggestion. Tales of the Dark Side, the movie? What is that? Never heard of that. Oh, but this actually looks familiar. Tales from the Dark Side or Tales of the Dark Side? Tales from the Dark Side, right? Oh my gosh, Christian Slater is in it. And Debbie Harry. Cabin in the Woods is classic. Cabin in the Woods is great. That's a good suggestion. The Witch is another great suggestion. I also am a very big fan of Babadook, as I've talked about before, so I really like that movie. It creeps me out, though. 80s horror anthology movie. I love an 80s horror anthology movie. Well, I think it came out in 1990, but, you know, same vibe. Let's see. What was I saying? Creepshow. Could be good. In the similar vein. The Thing is a great movie. 80s horror at its best. Amazing practical effects. The Thing I have watched. But it is a great movie, I agree. We could also go classic Alien. It's a good time. 70s horror anthology, Trilogy of Terror. Ooh, I love that name. Trilogy of Terror. I love looking at the images for these. Oh my gosh. What the heck is happening? What is happening? This looks wild. Is this woman possessed by like a voodoo doll or something? I'm not sure. But it's got Karen Black in it. This looks like a wild time. The Blob, yes, The Blob is another good suggestion, Duck. We might have to do like, I want to try to do multiple movie nights next month, so we'll see if we get there. Aliens, also good. I'm definitely not going to use all of these suggestions, just a heads up, because otherwise we'll never pick one. Because even when I give us like 4 options, we have like a tie. So I'm probably going to try to keep it to 3 this time. And I'm also going to @, everyone so that everyone knows to vote. Alright friends, our break is almost over. As always, if you guys ever would like to extend the break, any subs, any memberships over on YouTube, extend the break. Any $5 super chats over there, or any 500 bits over on YouTube, or sorry, over on Twitch, all will extend the break. If you guys would like, that adds 2 minutes. But we're about to get ready to focus again, so thank you again for a lovely extended break. I feel very refreshed, very ready to get back into my Finch app. Event Horizon. Nice. All right, Lummox, have a good day. See you later. Event Horizon. All right, I'll add that one too. These are all great suggestions. Them, a 50s giant monster film. Them. Do. I think it's like them exclamation point too, which feels like the most 50s title. Exclamation point in the title. Them. All right, friends. Well, we're about to head into our final Pomodoro session. Hello, Angry Magma. And I will be back shortly for our final break. And if you guys want to extend it, you know what to do. All right. See you in a bit. And also, if you want to get to that baking stream goal, our second baking stream for October, although we need 49 more subs, so I don't know. We'll see. If people go crazy, it's possible, I guess. Or 26 memberships. is everything. Our time is up. I need to assign my VIPs for the month. So that's what I was about to do. But we have one break left, friends, and then we are done for the day. If you would like to extend this break so we can chat longer, you know what to do. Any subs, any memberships over on YouTube, any $5 super chats or 500 bits will extend our break by 2 minutes per. And yeah, if you want that baking stream, I mean, if we get to 350 subs or if we get to 75 memberships, we'll get it, but that's a lot, so I don't know if we're gonna get there. But either way, thank you so much for the stream today. I got so much done. Let's check and see just how much we got done. Just how much? Count, hold. My done. That's the command I want. 24 tasks. Wow. It's been productive. Productive day. Really? Did I do 24 tasks today? That doesn't feel right. That's a lot. I don't think I've done that many today. But I guess we cleared everything. I didn't clear all. So maybe that's why. But we did get a lot of tasks done today for sure. You had a dream about Lucy and I? Oh my goodness. Well, I'm sure you will meet us one day. Hopefully we get to be somewhere where we can be at an event or have a booth or something. It'd be cool to meet everyone. Or do like a meetup in the future. That would be really fun, I think. I don't even know where to go. Sometimes the user interface for Twitch and modifying stuff is not the best. Oh, right. It's in community and roles manager. So Chris is a VIP. Uptown Duck is a VIP. Oh, well, Uptown Duck's a moderator, so can't also make Uptown Duck a VIP. And Mage is also one, but it's not letting me add Mage for some reason. Did I misspell it? This is wild. It's not letting me select Mage. Am I spelling it wrong? I don't understand. Unless I already have Mage. Oh, I already have Mage as a VIP, that's why. Never mind. Yes, it was a very productive morning. I hope you guys all had a good time. I had a great time hanging out, chatting, getting things done. It was pretty good. Helpy 2 has also made it as a VIP, and Latinum is being added to VIP for this month. Thank you for all the bits this month. Got some great VIPs in here. So it's actually also done, even though I did it on my break. So I'm gonna add actually 2 more minutes we'll do 2 more minutes of chatting because I kind of was doing work while I was chatting with you guys. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good stream. It was very productive. Hi Matt, how's it going? You're just catching us at the end. We unlocked our 300 sub goal. I didn't think we were gonna unlock 350 or 75 members because that's a lot. But yeah. Ah, we could raid Lucy. That's a great idea. Great suggestion, Cherry. Let's do that. We could totally raid Lucy in a couple minutes. It'll be nice to pop into her stream, and then I can also ask her if Saturday is good for Dale and Dawson. I'm trying to put together a Dale and Dawson streamer game with like a ton of streamers. Lucy's one of the people that I've talked to about it, so that'll be fun. But yeah, it was really good. We read a lot of stuff. We got a lot of work done. I almost cleared my entire task list today, so I'm very impressed. And we'll be back next Monday for another Pomodoro. So if you like this kind of thing, if you like co-working streams, I'll still be doing them on Mondays. That's my co-work day. But I'll be back later tonight. We're gonna do some Lies You'll Enjoy over on the Lies You'll Enjoy channel. Dale and Tucker versus Evil. No, Dale and Dawson Stationery Supplies, Chemdog. It's basically like Among Us meets The Office. It's very fun. I'll be back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. We're going to be playing some Resident Evil 4 Remake again. I'm going to return to that. I'll also be back in the evening that same day at 7:30 or 8, somewhere around there, to talk comics with Duck. And then on Thursday, I will be back in the evening to play some Dragon Age Inquisitions with you guys as we prepare for Dragon Age. It's going to be coming out soon. Although I do also need to play Silent Hill. Maybe that'll actually be Wednesday. Might do Silent Hill on Wednesday. I think that's when it comes out. Anyways, that's the end of our last break. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. I hope you guys had a good, productive stream. And I will, let's raid over into Lucy's stream and have a good time over there. And if you guys don't know Lucy, she's awesome. She is the Dark Queen. She plays a lot of horror games and is also a gamer, a variety streamer. She loves movies. She's just a cool person. Definitely a friend of our stream. So join me. Let's go right into Lucy's stream and share the love. It is the last day of September. So, you know, it's a good time to show support for streamers that you love. And thank you for showing me the love in this stream and the support as September comes to a close for me. It's my last stream of September. It's been good. All right, I'll see y'all again real soon. But until then, friends, stay nerdy as always. I'm going to go film some stuff and do some chores, and then I'll see you guys tonight over on Lies You'll Enjoy. All right, everybody, let's raid in. For those of you that are with me on Twitch, here we go. I'm just going to make sure that that worked. Oh, it did. It did work. All right. I'm going to head out, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.